Is it still worth buying a foldable phone if the price keeps going up? That's the question many are asking after a new leak revealed what Samsung might charge for the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 in Europe. It's not exactly good news. A trusted tech site called Nuamobile found the phones listed early on an Italian retailer's website, and the prices show a clear increase over last year's models. According to the leak, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 with 256 gigabytes of storage is set to cost €2,227, and the Galaxy Z Flip 7 with 512 gigabytes will cost €1,425. That's a €200 bump for the Fold and €100 more for the Flip compared to the previous generation. Since European countries usually see similar pricing, this likely affects most of the region, not just Italy. For those hoping Samsung would keep its foldables affordable, this might feel like a letdown. Foldable phones are already among the priciest devices on the market, and now they're getting even more expensive in some areas. So far, the price hike appears to be confirmed only for Europe, but the big question is whether Samsung plans to raise prices in other markets like the United States or Asia. Based on reports, the answer might be no for now. Several sources suggest that in the US, the base Galaxy Z Fold 7 will still start at $1,899 United States dollars, and the Galaxy Z Flip 7 at $1,099 United States dollars, just like the Fold 6 and Flip 6. If that holds true, American customers could end up paying less than Europeans for the same product. That could be due to local competition, market strategies, or even efforts to avoid negative reactions before launch. Another possible reason could be trade tariffs, which make pricing unpredictable in some regions. Either way, Samsung has yet to confirm anything officially. The company is expected to announce everything during its next Unpacked event, which is rumored to happen on July 9th in New York City. That's when we'll find out not only the actual prices, but also whether the hardware improvements justify the cost. So what are buyers actually paying more for? While this leak focused only on pricing, past reports suggest both the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 may include improvements in display brightness, thinner builds, better hinge mechanisms, and possibly upgraded cameras. But with the price going up by €100 or €200, people naturally expect more than just small tweaks. These phones are already pushing limits in design and engineering, but in 2025, value for money matters more than ever. And let's not forget that the foldable market is getting crowded. Other brands like Motorola, Huawei, and even Google are offering strong alternatives, sometimes at lower prices. So Samsung has to be careful not to price itself out of the competition. The decision to increase prices in Europe could be testing the waters or covering increased manufacturing costs. But whether this move helps or hurts Samsung's global foldable sales remains to be seen. So what's your take? Are these higher prices justified if the devices are better? Or do you think Samsung is taking things a bit too far this year? Share your thoughts below, and if you want to stay updated with the official launch, more leaks, and early reviews of Samsung's new foldables, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a thing.
Think about this. What if one small material hidden deep inside your phone could stop an entire iPhone from being made? Sounds wild, right? But that's exactly what's happening with Apple right now. A new report says Apple is in a tight spot, and even Tim Cook is reportedly feeling the pressure. The reason? A key component used inside the iPhone 17 is suddenly hard to find. It's called low-CT fiberglass cloth. Most people have never heard of it, but it plays an important role. It's used to keep the inside of your phone stable when it heats up or cools down. Without it, things can overheat or break down faster. And right now, this material is in short supply. That's causing major problems for Apple's iPhone 17 production, which was supposed to be moving full speed ahead. Suppliers are now rushing to deal with the shortage, but it's not a quick fix. And since the iPhone 17 is meant to be a major upgrade, Apple is doing everything it can to get things back on track. According to reports, the company is in daily talks with its supply chain to sort out the issue. Why the urgency? Because the iPhone 17 isn't just another model. it's going to bring big changes. One of the biggest updates is in the design. The Pro versions are expected to have a much larger camera area, and people are already comparing it to the Google Pixel 9 design. It gives the phone a fresh look and hints at stronger camera features. Another big change is the lineup itself. Apple might be saying goodbye to the iPhone Plus. Instead, there's talk of a new model called the iPhone 17 Air. This one is supposed to be slimmer, lighter, and made for people who care more about design than size or battery. If Apple really goes ahead with this, it'll shake things up, especially for users who've always picked the bigger model just for the screen. While Apple works through these issues, Samsung is moving ahead with its own plans. The company is working on the Exynos 2600 chip, which will use advanced 2nm technology. If it performs well, Samsung could use it in the Galaxy S26. That can bring serious heat to the competition, especially if Apple's production continues to face delays. There's also another challenge quietly building up for Apple tariffs. So far, Apple has avoided some of the extra costs from trade tensions between the United States and China, but things could change fast. If more tariffs are added, Apple may have to shift production to other countries. And even then, those countries might also face extra charges. That means higher production costs no matter where they go. And when costs go up, Apple will face a choice: lose profits or raise prices. Based on their past decisions, it's likely that customers will feel the difference. So the iPhone 17 might not only arrive later than expected, it could also cost more than usual. With so many problems piling up, people are wondering, can Apple still launch the iPhone 17 in time this September? And even if they do, will the new features be enough to justify the possible price jump? What do you think? Would you be excited to try the iPhone 17 Air if it really is thinner and lighter? And how do you feel about the new camera design? If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. The new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra has just been unveiled, and the question everyone's asking is whether it's really worth upgrading from the Galaxy S24 Ultra or if sticking with last year's model makes more sense. With subtle changes, the Galaxy S25 Ultra brings a fresh take on the flagship design while keeping its core features. But do these updates justify the price tag, or is it better to save by going with the older model? When it comes to design, Samsung has introduced a more rounded body, flat glossy sides, and a titanium coating, which gives the S25 Ultra a sleek, premium look. The phone feels more comfortable in the hand thanks to these changes, though some people feel the new design might make it look more like other smartphones on the market, losing some of its uniqueness. That said, it still comes with the signature features we've come to expect from Samsung's flagship devices, such as the S Pen, IP68 water and dust resistance, and dual speakers. It's also thinner and lighter than the previous model, giving it a more refined feel. The S25 Ultra is available in a range of new colors, including pink gold, jet black, and jade green, with some options exclusive to Samsung's official store.